Hey everybody, welcome to episode 112 of Build That House with me. My name is Jim, and for those of you that are just joining us today, I've been building a 4,200 square foot house for the last 2.5 years, pretty much by myself. And let's take a look, just in case you've never seen it before. Yes, she's quite the thing. Indeed. Today, I'm going to attempt to put the second row of Tyvek Typar house wrap, let's call it house wrap, right there. These rolls are 100 feet long, they're extremely heavy. There's a roll right there. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to handle that by myself in this episode. And there'll be much more in this episode as well. Thanks for joining me. Let's do it. Okay, I have to move the mount. So I'm gonna make another mount. I'm gonna put it up above where the Tyvek line is gonna be. I'll take that off. I can carry on around this other side. So far, so good. Okay, I have to put that other mount higher now, so I'm going to pause you for a minute. Okay, lots of mount moving, but that's the way it is. Now I can carry on unhindered by the mounts, and here we go. Okay, so basically, let me just get you up to date here. When I was putting this lower row in, for some reason it was diving a bit, so I trimmed it. And by the time I got down the full 50 feet, I was probably cutting 6 inches off the bottom. And I totally forgot that. This time I had a plywood line to follow as a guide. It's perfectly level. And so basically what happened when I got to the corner, I ran out of overlap. I should have a minimum of 6 inches. I got about 7 inches there. So now, unfortunately, instead of having a seamless wrap going right around the house, I'm gonna have to cut it and then lap it by dropping it down, because the inspector won't appreciate, like, a 1 or 2 inch overlap on the Tyvek, and I don't want that either. So just It's too bad it was going so perfectly. Everything was going great. But adapt, pivot, make it work. That's the name of the game. All right, well, for the most part, I'm happy. Like I say, I had to drop it down so I had enough lap. But I made the best of it. That was pretty fun today. Really enjoyed that.
The glasses.
Hey everybody, we're back on plumbing again with Graham the plumber. And we got a new tool here. It's a auto crimper. This is the first few crimps that we're making with it.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Anyway, special thanks to Ryobi for not sponsoring the channel. Okay, so just installing these little clips here, they kind of hold the pegs into position. They look like this. All right, focus here. I think they're kind of cool, and they make everything look quite pro. These are cool little clamps. A little bit of blocking and a few clamps keeps your pipes perfectly in line and under control. Looks nice and neat too. Alright, so what we're doing here now is getting the hot and the cold water to both of these twin sinks up in the kids room here. And Graham the plumber is doing his thing. Okay, we got the new Ryobi crimper here. It's a power crimper. Let's see how it works. That works great.
Great tool. That's about the 20th time now.
Okay.
I think Home Depot is going to be getting it back.
Okay, so we're off Sunday afternoon, and I just thought I'd come out and see what I can get done here. So this is called flashing. Talked a little bit about it earlier. Goes around the house like that, kicks the water away from your foundation after it rolls down your siding. But here, it just looks like I don't have enough room for it. I'm gonna take a concrete saw, cut this out, see if I can get that all nice and level in there, see if I can get that fitting nicely. Okay, so this is just a mock-up, but I was able to cut that chunk of concrete out of there, and I'll buy a nice fresh piece that's long enough here. It's not quite long enough, and I'll recreate this all perfectly and get that in the flashing in there like that. So that worked. Okay, this is where I stand. If you don't remember, that whole end there, what I call the east side, is double wrapped. I got the windows cut out because the wind was causing major problems. It couldn't pass through, so it was just thrashing my my house wrap. So I basically had to cut those windows, and unfortunately it shifted a bit, and I got a few more wrinkles than what I had originally. So I was a little disappointed with that. And you can see here that what I did the other day. So today's task is get up there and back to up high again, my favorite my favorite stuff. So here I go. We'll give you an update at the end of the day. This will probably conclude this episode. Just want to thank the new subscribers. Thanks for coming on board. Thanks for taking an interest. I know I'm not a stellar YouTuber, but obviously, but it's still fun for me. So we'll carry on. And for those of you that are interested, probably mostly family and friends, I'm getting through it day by day, a little bit at a time. righty. Got a little bit more done today. Get this upper piece done and a full secondary layer down on there. So we're all poised and ready to go for the midsection next session. And then we'll button up the top there and get the, and then both ends, east and west, will be double layered. And that'll give me the time I need to get the siding on. Hey, I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Take it easy.